After President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1, 1863, it was read by Union armies all around the country. This was part of the effort to get the word out. This outreach was especially vital for the enslaved people throughout the South. One such reading happened for the 1st South Carolina Volunteers. The 1st South, as they were known, was the first black Union regiment in the Civil War, composed entirely of newly escaped slaves. These men had made their way to Union lines from Confederate-controlled areas throughout the South. They volunteered to serve, despite the risk of death on the battlefield, of capture and a return to slavery, or execution. One of their commanding officers was Thomas Higginson, an abolitionist from Massachusetts. Higginson was delighted to organize a formal ceremony so that his men and the local community could hear this historic document. He created a program and even constructed a stage for the occasion. Higginson was deeply moved by what happened at the event. This is his account. All was according to the program. Then followed an incident so simple and so touching, so utterly unexpected and startling, it gave the keynote to the whole day. The very moment the speaker had ceased, and just as I took and waved the flag, which now for the first time meant anything to these poor people, there suddenly arose a strong male voice, but a little cracked and elderly, into which two women's voices instantly blended, singing, as if by an impulse that could no more be repressed than the morning note of the song sparrow. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. People looked at each other, and then at us on the platform to see whence came this interruption not put down in the program. Firmly and irrepressibly the quavering voices sang on, verse after verse. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Others of the colored people joined in. Some whites on the platform began. I never saw anything so electric. It made all words cheap. It seemed the choked voice of a race at last unloosed. Nothing could be more wonderfully unconscious. And when I came to speak of it, after it was ended, tears were everywhere. If you could have heard how quaint and innocent it all was. Just think of it, the first day they'd ever had a country, the first flag they'd ever seen which promised anything to their people. And here, while mere spectators stood, waiting for my stupid words, these simple souls burst out in their way, as if they were by their own hearths at home. When they stopped, there was nothing to do but try to speak. And I went on. But the life of that whole day was in those